and we'll start the program. The first person I'm introducing, so I don't know whether the Book of Records have done justice to Ghana. You know when people do awesome stuff, things that others have not done before, it's recorded. Now this man, I know and think and I've verified, is the only person who introduced a yellow beard into the country. At a point, every young man wanted to have a yellow beard because he made it fashionable. Now, he's played his role in FMCG, in telco space, as an advocate. He's now a member of parliament and the deputy minister for communications. Just recently, he donated some books and other things to some schools in his constituency. The Honorable George Anda is our special guest. Please put your hands together for him. George, we are table. Hey, we are table. The only thing left is to connect power cables to your body because your head, it shines. It can be a solar panel. We have the Chief Executive Officer of MTN here as well. Let me see if he's wearing yellow today. Salam, are you in yellow? A shade of yellow. George, if you happen to go for a cabinet meeting, suggest to the president that we should tap power from Selom Adadevo because he's always wearing yellow. He's now aspiring to be the sun. So he's always wearing yellow. So we should tap power from him to power the grid so that there will be no doom. So Selom is the CEO for MTN Ghana. Please put your hands together for him. We have other executives. The GM for the business unit that is doing this launch is also here. MTN Business GM, Mr. Samolado. Please put your hands together for him. And from here, you'd notice that all the names I'm going to mention are from the Bible. If MTN were ever to be a religious group, it would be a big synagogue. And promises and spiritual miracles would happen. So you've seen Samado, who is the GM for MTN Business. Samuel Cranting is the corporate services executive. Please put your hands together for him. Jemima Kote Walsh is the customer service executive. Eric Insako is the sales and distribution executive. William Tete is GM Capital Projects. Noel, the man who was born on Christmas Day, I think. Noel Kojo Ganson is the chief marketing officer. You see, I'm confirming that spirituality, you see. And Bernard Accra is the chief information officer. We also have Ama Bene Amponsa, the human resources executive, and Dario Bianchi, the digital services consultant of MTN. Now, I'll introduce some other special guests before we begin. We have from the Ghana Police Service a rep, ACP George Nana Trineboa, Deputy CID Boss. Please put your hands together for him. We also have the Director of IT, Ghana Police Service, ACP Vance Gariba. Please put your hands together for him. We have from the NCA, Nana Dufie Badu, Director Corporate and Consumer Affairs. She's also here. And I shall introduce the rest of our guests here. Ashley Ricks is the CEO of the Ghana South African Chamber, Business Chamber. He's represented by Madam Opebia Omabo, the first Vice President. Madam, if you are here, give us a wave. Madam is not here. When she comes, I'll appropriately acknowledge her. Are you happy for today? How many of you have had this occasion where you had to send the students, GTUC? Please give me a wave, GTUC students. IPMC students. Okay, so you've had that occasion where you had to send your assignment to your lecturer and you started uploading, but you had to rush out. You thought you had uploaded and you pressed send. But the following morning you went and it had not been sent. It's because your internet was bad. And that thing is ending today. So to set us off for the day, I would like to introduce our first speaker, the Corporate Services Executive of MTN Ghana, Mr. Samuel Cranting. Please help me welcome him as he gives us the welcome address.
The launch of this device, which brings the benefits of a modern, connected world to every Ghanaian. I believe many of you have already heard a lot about this amazing device, the Turbonet, and some have had the opportunity to do their reviews and share stories of this amazing device. Today, we are officially outdooring this device in a big way to make it accessible to all and sundry. I welcome all of you, MTN staff, including the Turbonet team, from MTN Business, the media, and some product reviewers, Turbonet users, and potential users. Thank you for coming. I will now leave you in the capable hands of our MC to continue the program. Enjoy the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cranting. Now, the next item is about the most important of the items for this evening. And to do that is the CEO of MTN Ghana, Mr. Selom Adadevo. Please welcome him as he gives his address and also launches the Turbonet.
Honorable Deputy Minister of Communications, George Anda. I don't believe the chairman of the NCA is here, but would acknowledge him when he comes as well. Director of ICT for Ghana Police, ACP Vance Gabra. Deputy DG of the CID, ACP George Nana Chinibwa. Our delegates and friends from Huawei, my fellow colleagues from MTN, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here this evening to launch our most recent innovation. I was just about to say, to try to get some energy from the crowd and say something like, "Are you ready?" And it dawned on me that our competitor has inappropriately used that phrase for their tagline. So I will assume that you're all ready so that we don't have to use that phrase. But good evening and thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to be unveiling something that we're calling the first revolution of high-speed home broadband in Ghana. The first revolution of high-speed home broadband in Ghana. And if nothing else remains in your mind when you walk out of this place, please let it be the first revolution of high-speed home broadband in Ghana. We call this a revolution because it's exactly fiber to the home that continue to be the most prevalent solution for high-speed home internet in Ghana today. But these together only account for less than 4% of our 5 million plus homes. So today we have less than 4% of our 5 million plus homes with high-speed home internet, which is very sad. For us at MTN, we believe every Ghanaian deserves the benefits of a modern connected life. And instead of just talking about it, we have chosen to do something about it by revolutionizing the high-speed home broadband industry through the MTN Turbonet solution. But there's a big need in this space, as you can tell already by the numbers. Our research and feedback from customers has confirmed that they want to access high-speed internet in their homes, in their offices, in their shops. And for most of these cherished customers, fiber may be too expensive, too slow to install, may not be available in their area. And for this, they are seeking alternative solutions. We see a need here for our valued customers, and we see an opportunity for MTN. The convergence of need and opportunity makes this compelling for us, and hence why we're here today to unveil the solution that we call the revolution of home broadband, high-speed home broadband. In view of this customer need, we're excited to introduce onto the market the MTN Turbonet solution, which is a 4G and 4G plus high-speed fixed wireless home broadband service. And I think at this point, it would be good for someone to bring one of the boxes and put it right in the middle here so that it can distract the crowd from looking at me and focus on the box. So please bring one of the boxes and put it in the middle over here. Basically, you can now purchase the device and be connected within minutes. No need for long application forms, surveys, or waiting for engineers to come and do a survey at your house. This is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Our speed tests show that you can achieve up to 300 megabits per second on a good day. And this is just like browsing a high-end fiber-like network. But only that, it's the illusion of our 4G plus LTE advanced network. This is still not all, ladies and gentlemen. You can purchase a device for as cheap as 300 Ghana cedis. And when I heard this, I almost fell off my chair. But with our special data bundle offer, with only Ghana cedis, 20, you can get 5 gigabytes of data. 20 Ghana cedis for 5 gigabytes of data. And I have to say this, a few weeks ago, our Honorable Minister, George Andad, organized a conference. And at that conference, I'm sure he will testify to this, someone stood up and talked about the unbelievable MTN high-speed broadband solution called Turbonet. And he couldn't believe, thank you very much. He couldn't believe the price. He couldn't believe how many MBs he was getting, in this case, GBs. And he couldn't believe the experience. And it was fantastic to hear a customer volunteer. I promise we did not pay him to say this. So for 20 Ghana cedis, you get 5 gigabytes of data. By far the most affordable high-speed data offer in Ghana today. But it's rare to have the best price and the best experience, and that's what we're giving in this device. With this, anyone can afford to buy a Turbonet device anywhere you go, or everywhere you go, I apologize. So let me rephrase that. With this, anyone can afford to buy a Turbonet device everywhere you go. That has 4G or 4G plus. Currently over 1,600 sites nationwide with accessibility in all regions, and we continue to count. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine a Ghana where anyone can decide at any time to be connected. Zero regard for cost because it's so affordable. And even better, you can be up and running within minutes of purchasing a Turbonet device. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if this is not a revolution, then what is? The pilot and customer feedback is amazing. One of the things I've learned to do is not to tout my own horn. So let me share some initial customer feedback. Remember, we launched the pilot in February, and in a matter of 2 to 3 months, we have sold over 12,000 units of Turbonet with zero advertising. 12,000 units of Turbonet with zero advertising. I believe it's fair to say the product speaks for itself. So that in itself is testament of the fantastic product we're launching today to start a revolution in high-speed home broadband. Some customers have indicated that their data experience on MTN Turbonet in their homes and offices have been amazing. Others say Turbonet gives a fiber-like data experience. I'm wondering how they knew because they probably have never used fiber, but there you go. The expectation is what we deliver on the experience. Others have said the device experience in locations such as Ibiri, Bolgatanga, for example, Asafo, many locations, has provided them the same value, speed, and excellent internet service. On social media, the testimonials abound on the speed and superior quality of experience that Turbonet delivers. As you know, the customer is king, and the feedback is so good that I have to say this: in their feedback, we trust. In conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually out of breath talking about how great this product is and the revolution that we're about to start with Turbonet. This is exciting, not only for our customers, but also for what it means for Ghana. A recent World Bank report draws our attention to the correlation between increasing high-speed broadband availability and the positive economic growth of the country. And I believe this is one of the reasons we have seen the Ministry of Communication, through our Honorable Minister, talk about the digital roadmap and put in a lot of effort in how we can achieve a digital economy. So this revolution will not only get Ghanaians connected, but also would help to drive significant economic growth for our beloved Ghana. Secondly, the timing of this launch is impeccable. We have dedicated a month of May to be the iFest month. iFest means Internet Festival, and it's a period that we set aside to educate Ghanaians about the benefits of the internet and introduce innovations that enable people and our consumers to experience the internet, and also create access to devices that help you stay connected in the digital world. This launch is exactly what iFest is all about, and today marks the climax for the month's celebration. Thirdly, I would like to use this opportunity to thank all our stakeholders for their valuable feedback, especially our cherished pioneers, those who tried out the product when it first launched in a pilot, some of whom are here today to share in the celebration. So if there's anyone in the crowd who has already used Turbonet, please raise your hands, and the rest of us, let's just clap for them, those who've used Turbonet in the crowd. But in addition, several people have worked tirelessly to make this revolution possible, starting with my good friend, Mr. Samado, who leads the business, and his team. And I would like to thank all of you for the excellent job done so far. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to declare the MTN Turbonet revolution duly launched. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the CEO, Selom Adadivo.
This is America. Wait, America? This is Africa. Boom.
TCP to point 8 start.
TCP or PNR.
SRO.
SRO, so you have a range clear.
Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. MTN Turbonet. Did you like what you just saw? At long last, you can say that Ghana has launched a mission to space because of MTN Turbonet. Somebody shout hallelujah. Please put your hands together for MTN once again. We have in our midst our technology partners, China Can, Splendid Action, Anything is Possible, Huawei. Please put your hands together for the team from Huawei. If you Google the meaning of Huawei, it tells you it could mean China Can, it could mean anything is possible, it could mean splendid action, and these gentlemen and their company have enabled this device and the business that we are doing with the Turbonet. Another round of applause for them again, please. Now, you may be wondering how the Turbonet works. You've seen the different devices and how to connect to the internet, but how does the Turbonet work? We have a video that we want to show you, so you get to have a better understanding of the Turbonet and how it works. So please relax and watch this video.
In today's world, the internet runs everything. It gives life to our businesses, our careers, our social lives, our health, entertainment, and so much more. The internet is how we keep up with the next person, the next business, the next technology, and the latest news. That is how we connect. We cannot afford to be disconnected. In a disconnected world, we lose time, relationships, money, and connections to the people who matter the most to us. Simply put, the internet is now the center of our lives. So when it comes to connections, you need the best. You need internet that shows up at the fastest speed and does exactly what you need, when you need it, where you need it, and is easy in your pocket. It needs to be affordable, available, and super fast. What you need is MTN Turbonet on Ghana's fastest 4G Plus network, MTN. What is MTN Turbonet? A super high-speed internet router with a special SIM and antenna that brings you the best internet service quality and speed. To get started today, purchase a Turbonet router at 300 Ghana cedis, register your special Turbonet SIM, plug in your Turbonet router, and you're good to go. The best part? You can connect up to 32 people to the same device, perfect for home and office use. Also, the data packages for Turbonet are super discounted, so you enjoy more for less. Buying data into your router has never been easier. MTN Turbonet connects your MTN mobile number to your device, so you can manage your router remotely from your phone. Yes, simply dial *5057#, or just dial *170# to pay with your MTN Momo under the fixed broadband tab. It's that easy. No MTN number? No problem. Log on to fiberbroadband.mtn.com.gh or download the router management app to recharge. You deserve the best internet service possible, and that's why we did it for you. Welcome to the speed of yellow with MTN Turbonet. Welcome to MTN 4G Plus. In today's world,
Another round of applause for MTN, ladies and gentlemen. So this is 4G plus, the fastest internet in the country. Now, you've seen a lot of movie premieres, video premieres, and from tomorrow onwards, you may see the MTN Turbonet video TVC on the TV. But we are giving you an exclusive preview of that particular TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, premiering live at the Accra Digital Center is the MTN Turbonet TVC. Enjoy.
Guys, let's get ready to go. You people, you know grandma and her British time. I'll leave you all. I'll leave you. Guys, let's get ready to go. You people, you know grandma and her British time. I'll leave you all. I'll leave you. Honey.
Connect your home and business to amazing.
So that's the MTN Turbonet TVC. After tomorrow, in fact, after today, if you don't have a TVC, wadakra, omwada. So you need to get it, because if your internet is not fast and you're unable to do stuff, what your colleagues will tell you is okra wada, omwada, so get it. Now, when the CEO was speaking, he talked about the testimonials he's seen on social media, testimonials from Boga, from Asafo, from different countries. I happened to go on a trip, 13 regions in Ghana in the month of March. And I had a Turbonet on me. So I practically used Turbonet in 13 regional capitals. And it was great. But you may think that, oh, this man, because he's MCing, is probably not telling us the truth. So I want to bring you someone who I know very well. He's the CEO of Agro Center, one of Ghana's fastest growing startups. He's been growing in leaps and bounds. And the last time I found out from him, he was somewhere in Wa, and his car was stuck in a ditch. He's here today to tell us his Turbonet story. Please help me welcome Francis Apia Obrikran, CEO of Agro Center, the digital farmer. Another round of applause for him, please.
Thank you very much, Kojo. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, my name is Francis Obrikran, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Agro Center. We are a digital technology company creating solutions for smallholder farmers. So at the core of our operations is internet connectivity, from pushing codes to our online database to creating seamless experience for our users. And of course, also for us taking a break to do Netflix without a chill, of course. A stammering internet cannot guarantee us this. We recently switched to MTN Turbonet, and the experience has been amazing. We are virtually living life in the fast lane. I would want to congratulate MTN for leading the pack when it comes to internet solutions, and then keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Francis, but before you go, a quick question though. So your business is into agri-commodities. Do you foresee a future where the internet could even be faster than what Turbonet is giving us, and we can download maize on the internet?